everyone, welcome to the channel. My name is Ash and I'm here with a review for Roxy Raccoon's Pinball Panic on Xbox. Now this got released onto Xbox on the 12th of June 2024, developed by Cinemod Studios and published onto console by eastasiasoft Limited, who were kind of semi-copy for this video review, so huge thanks to them for that. Now this is, if you haven't guessed it, a pinball game, and what you probably didn't know, and I didn't know till I started recording this review basically and sort of getting all the information ready for it, is this is a retelling of a other Cinemod game, and that was a sort of 3D platformer. It was Roxy Raccoon and it came out back in 2021. So while that is like an actual platforming game where you run around, jump around as a raccoon, this one is basically a pinball only game. Now, they did put like a pinball minigame into the platformer back in the day, so I assume it's this sort of full game has spawned from that little spin-off because it looks almost identical. Now, in this game, you'll play across a variety of different tables, across a variety of different themes, from sort of different time periods, different sort of styles. Like you end up in like modern day, you could end up in like weird and wonderful places, and the story's pretty lax. It does have cutscenes that explain it, but it's basically there's some witch that's sort of taking over all the world, and this raccoon decides to stop her, and for some reason you do it with pinball. Now, I do love pinball games, they are quite fun. I don't play them for a huge amount of time. I just sort of tend to play them till I've had my fill of them, but I do like them in short bursts. And this one has good points and bad points. Now, good points is, I mean, it works fine. You have the buttons to use both the flippers, and there could be multiple flippers in each level. There's some interesting use of like environments and themes to customize the boards, which is nice. And you also have like your basic sort of nudge button as well. Now, what I do like about this one is you have these sort of like mini sort of missions to do in game. Maybe hit so many tires or hit all the gems or something like that. So it gives you a reason to keep doing them to get multiple points. And I do like there is a good variety of sort of tables to play through. Now, the downside of this game is some of these tables are very, very bland, to the point that you'll do the same thing over and over and over and over again. And I did find myself at times actually letting myself die because I was just continually playing and playing and playing, and I just couldn't die because it was just too easy. And while I don't want it to be rock hard, I do like a bit of a challenge, and some of the levels, I just got fed up basically of playing them because there wasn't a lot to them. They're quite empty, and while, like I say, they've done a good job with the tables, like they're all interactive, things move, there's all like the multiple ways to hit the ball through things, to get combos and stuff like that. They're just lacking a lot of the sort of depth that a lot of the other pinball games out there have. Now, the game does feature a story mode, which is quite cool, and one thing it doesn't have though is like the online leaderboards that the PC version has. Now, the PC version is free, however you only get limited things with the PC version on Steam, and then you have to buy all of the areas separately for about £1.70 each, so this includes all that content for one price. However, like I say, I just wish it had like the leaderboards or something to give you a bit of something else to work towards, because like some of the boards are really interesting and are a bit tricky to get all of the sort of missions done and stuff like that, and then others are just no reason to ever go back to. They're just mundane and simple. Now, it is decent for achievements, which is good, so if you want to get a load of achievements, I definitely recommend checking this one out. But all in all, it's a game that has a lot of promise, but it just doesn't live up to like the highs it could, which is an absolute shame. But I do like some of the boards. Like I say, I love the like the neon-y sort of Tron light board and stuff like that. There's a pirate-y level with like a pirate ship at the back, like a Skull Island. I thought that looked really cool. game itself is playable on Xbox One and Xbox Series X and S consoles. On Xbox, it's optimised for Series X and S with 60 FPS plus and 4K resolution, and it's priced at £8.39. So if you're a sort of pinball fanatic, you'd probably get a kick out of this one. It gives you a bit more to do than just a standard pinball board. And there's a good variety of boards included for that price compared to some of the other ones. I just feel like compared to some of the pinball games out there, there's just a lot of empty space on the boards and lack of interaction. And I feel like that overall detracts from the gameplay. But hit that like button, guys, hit subscribe, and I'll see you soon for more gaming content. Bye for now.